2011. As you can see, most of the birds have now gone. I've let them go on to other breeders, keeping what I feel to be the best birds to breed on for this season. The top 2 row of cages are now all been cleaned out and repainted and are ready to receive the breeding pairs. The cuttlefish, I actually stick on to the back of the cages with using blue tack. Seems to work fine, stays on all year round. And this year I'm going to be using plastic perches. I think they're easy to clean, they don't get so dirty. You can just put them in the washing machine, the dishwasher, and they're fine. So I'm going to get rid of the wooden ones, and I'm going to go on to plastic. We're starting to bring their feed up now, give them more feed to help bring them into breeding condition. Using the soft food, giving them once a week or twice, sometimes 3 times now. And I use the Quicko Classic. I found it to be very good, and so that's what I'm sticking with. Also, I give them, people have been asking about why is my colour of the water yellow this time of the year. It's because I use this Daily Essential. It's full of vitamins and irons, and it's just a powder. It's mixed in with the water, and whether it does any good or not, I don't know, but it seems to work all right with me. I've been doing it for the last few years, and I'm not adding, my breeding figures have been good, so I shall stick with it this year, give them some more of that, and hopefully, it will see them through the season. I give it to them until they roughly start to the young are in the nest, and then I stop feeding it. Right, what I'm going to breed with this year is 4 pairs again. I've got the cocks in their breeding cages already. I've got 2 intensive cocks over here. They are what I felt was my best 2 cock birds. They are a nice shape. They've got a really good colour. They're singing. All the birds should be singing really well now, the top of the voices, and these are. And over here I've got the 2 non-intensive cock birds, the feather with the white tips of the feathers. So these are the 2 non-intensive cocks, and I've saved 6 hen birds. I've kept 6 hen birds, 3 intensive and 3 non-intensive, all lovely birds. And because I keep records on my laptop on a spreadsheet, and I put coloured rings on their legs, I know exactly which birds are related, sex related. So when I was looking to selection for this breeding season, I looked so I don't get sister to brother combinations. I know exactly what they are, and I can cross my birds out to try and give me some lovely young birds this year. Now I also look at size. If I've got a large cock bird, I usually try and put a smaller hen to the cock to try and keep the size nice, keep the size, don't get over big birds, and also keep the colour good. So if I've got a non-intensive cock bird like the one at the top, I shall try and find a nice small non-intensive hen, say like the one at the front there, sorry, intensive hen, to go with it, and vice versa. There's a nice small cock bird there, look, just flying down there, and I shall try and put her to a bigger non-intensive cock bird like up there. And the same with these, the nice intensive feather cocks there, and I'll be looking for one of these non-intensive hens like the one at the back over there to complement it. Some of the birds have got black, what they call ticks or black feathers. A lot of breeders don't mind this because it's supposed to help the redness, introduce a redness into the feather. So I don't mind a few black marks, and even if you put two birds together with no black marks on, the black marks come from generations back. You can end up with birds with black heads or black wing feathers, even though the two lots of birds that have been put together haven't got a black mark on them. So it happens all the while. So in the next few weeks I will start to put the hens up and match them up. I don't know which hen I'm going to use with which cock yet. I shall put them in the cage next to the cock bird, and I shall put a wire slider in between so that the birds obviously get used to each other. I shall slide one of these wire sliders in between so the birds can get used to each other. Feed when I see the cock bird is feeding the hen, and I shall introduce a nesting pan, and usually the hen will start to build a nest, and then I can pull the slide out and let breeding commence. But I don't think that'll be for another 4 weeks at least, probably into end of March into April, second week in April, because the weather is still very cold. There's not enough light at nights as well, so you know it's not easy. I've got to think of myself as well, and times I can feed these birds when I get home from work. So it's not just about the birds, it's about yourself as well. I'll make another video in a